Are you listening? Damn.
Bitcoin is the same area, and while we're waiting for the growth, I think we are a bit biased with that. So let's look at the charts and see what do they really tell us. And also some altcoins. Well, everything as usual. You're watching Crypto Hamster channel. Let's go.
Let's go.
It is too good to be true, or not too good to be true, but just too easy to predict to be true. So you see the Bitcoin price again bounced off of this triangle, like this yellow short-term triangle, and now we are approaching its final point. So we'll see how it will look like. But looking actually at the shorts, if you will switch to the shorts chart and let's move to the daily. Actually, shorts are rising constantly from the middle of September, maybe end of September, and we are approaching to the new highs of the shorts, but it's very close to it. As soon as we'll be there, probably we will get a rise of the price in Bitcoin, so the shorts will go down. And until that point, I would expect that we either would have to go lower to make it even bigger, I mean the number of shorts, or we are about to break every expectations of the market participants and do something crazy. However, still I have some hope that we will make a new low, and from that we'll go up. Speaking about the altcoins, we were checking our fork chain for many times, and now you see after the break of this channel, it finally went down quite significant, like 6% or something, and it's actually a reasonable correction. So it probably less than was before here, and now it starts returns back. So we'll see how it will look like, but probably it was sort of necessary. Still maybe a nice time to buy for some of us, in the expectation of the growth further, but not financial advice. Everything I say is my personal opinion. Speaking about the other altcoins, nothing really outstanding. Just mentioning Ethos, which I was talking yesterday, is still in the growth area, probably with a little increase of the volume. So we see the fighting between bears and bulls. We'll see if the people who would like to sell, like cover short-term profits, will be in the minority. Then probably we will see the rise eventually. Hopefully some reasonable increase in price. What I was going to talk about today in general is that we all are watching at our Bitcoin global chart when we have this triangle from December, February or something, but like this. And this is a descending triangle, and everybody expects that from this point we will finally see the rise. So like $6,000 is a steady support, so everything will be good from the time when we'll probably these oscillations will be flatter, more flat and flat, flatter and flatter. Yeah, so anyway, from this point we would expect it to rise to the new like bull trend and everything. However, technically descending triangles, if you look at any resource, is a bearish pattern, and we would expect the drop from some point at the end of triangle. And I've heard that it is something like, well, statistically maybe 70% downtrend movement after the end of triangle, well, some after the breakout. So, and also as soon as it will happen, then a lot of the traders will support that going short. So in principle it's very possible that it will go down. However, of course, the technically reasonable level for that is like $6,000 lower than this, so it's nearly zero. which of course is nonsense. But still, it is important to stay sober and understand that while we are looking some formations and think of this like evolution in a certain way, it may be completely biased on our belief or our desire is this to go a certain way. So we'll see, but at least we see some change of the formation here. So maybe this triangle is not valid, but just the solid support level here. Just it was too good and it couldn't break, and the trend already changed. Well, not so bad. Still have some hope. What I was going to show you finally is that we, apart from the crypto market, we have stocks market, and there is the thing which is rocketing recently, which is cannabis, and it looks pretty much similar to Bitcoin in 2017. So now we are in a very high level for comparing to the recent couple of years. But I was going to compare it with the price of the pot coin. Pot coin is the coin which is somehow related to the cannabis infrastructure, and in principle it should show at least some reflection of this change in the price of the cannabis in the real stocks market. It doesn't, as you see, it's completely doesn't. It shows some rise when there was a general rise of the altcoins in the end of 2017, and then no. So basically it sort of proves that it's a very low correlation between fundamentals and the price appreciation of those fundamentals in crypto at the moment. Well, let's wait for the time when we can do some fundamental analysis. So far we just can base our predictions on some general ideas and psychology and these sort of things. Well, hope it was to some extent useful and helpful for you. Maybe you learned something new. If you do, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you next time in the new update. Goodbye, guys.